Hi guys, this is Suyogi Kumar Kushwaha. So today we will talk about how I clear my serious IMA written examination multiple times. Friends, it is going to be an amazing journey for me that how I cleared my serious examination twice. Friends, it was not that easy to clear serious examination. I'll tell you that how it actually happened and how I prepared for that. Friends, firstly, I passed out from class 12th in 2017, and after that, I was bit confused of what I'm supposed to do. My parents were telling me that I must go for UPSC Civil Services, but as you all know, friends, that we science students do not understand that social studies subjects. So I was pretty sure that I'm not going to have UPSC Civil Services as my preparation journey. So one of my friend told me just go for NDA. It hardly takes 6 months and will clear it very easy. So friends, I go to Indore. I actually went to Indore and started preparing for NDA without uh, any kind of motivation, any kind of tips from elders or seniors, and I joined a random coaching institute. After joining that institute, I was a bit confused about the examination pattern. I was completely unknown about the basic details of the examination, and that coaching was also not able to give me that direction. So I'm not able to clear my first ND actually. But later, after having that 6 months experience, I got to know that you have to stick to previous year question paper. I studied hard and I tried to solve previous year questions as many as I could. So, but unfortunately, I'm not able to make it in my second attempt too, and that was my last attempt. So it was very sad for me to not clearing my ND examinations. Though I was an above average student. I scored 80% in my class 12th. Later I decided that I'll do something for that. So I chose graduation CS as a branch, and as well as I decided that I'll go for air NCC. So NCC taught me a lot, and in my final year, that was in 2021, I started preparing for CDS and FCAT thoroughly. Mathematics was something that I was having a fear of, but I, with my elder brother, decided that we'll study together and we'll help each other in our core subjects. So I was good in mathematics advanced because I already prepared for NDA, and my brother was good in arithmetic. So because he was a SSC student, so we help each other. So in this manner, I covered my mathematics part. Simultaneously, I was actually having the fear of GS since 2017 during the NDA times. But anyhow, I decided that if I'll have to clear my examination, then I have to read. So I was having fear of those great books like Lakshmikant and that Spectrum and those NCRTs. But I decided that I'll read them all. So I read them all and I make notes out of them, and I try to mug up things as many as I can. So I completed my syllabus as early as possible. I also read English novels to improve my communication as well as my grammar command. And I was continuously solving mathematics question papers again and again. And I appeared for my first CDS, that was CDS 2 2020. But unfortunately, I scored 128 marks and the cutoff was 138. I was a bit sad, but I knew that I had studied a lot and it will not take much time in my next attempt. So I again practiced a lot, solved multiple times previous question papers specifically for maths, and English was okay. And I prepared more for my GS section because GS something which can change your marks progressively. So I decided that I'll read current affairs more and the subjects I haven't touched like economy and history. So I even touched those subjects too. After that, I appeared for my second examination, that was CDS 1 2021, and I was surprised to see the results that when I checked it from different sources of answer keys, I was scoring approximately 160 plus for my IMA cutoff. So I was amazed by seeing the result. Now, when you clear the kind of UPSC examination like CDS, so your confidence level automatically boosted, right? So in my first FCAT, I wasn't able to make it, and we all know that CDS to 2020 pattern was changed, FCAT pattern was changed. So I wasn't able to make it in my first attempt, and in my second attempt too, I wasn't able to make it. But I was consistently making efforts, trying to read more and more things so that I can improve myself, especially the mathematics part, as well as the GS part was something which I was always fear of. But I try to mug up things, try to memorize as much as I can. And on the flip side, I'll say that I always try to study in a group, and that thing actually helped me a lot. So if you are studying specifically for defense examination, I must say you must prepare in a group, but don't spend much time in friends, because ultimately if your friends are near you, definitely it is going to screw your time. So you have to decide that how you are going to utilize that time. So it is very important to have great people around you, then only that group study works, or otherwise it will going to screw up your time. So friends, it is not like that you'll not clear your CDS examination ever. It will ultimately your efforts which will help you to clear your examination. I'll tell you that only previous year question paper is enough, is more than enough to clear your mathematics and English portion. For CDS GS part, I'll recommend you to go for basics. That is for science, go for NCERT 9th and 10th class books. For geography, 6 to 11th NCERT books are more than sufficient. You can score more than 85% if you just read these NCERT. That's it. For history, I recommend you go for Spectrum. That's more than sufficient. And for polity, no doubt, Lakshmikant is more than sufficient. And when you talk about current affairs, I think instead of reading current affairs daily, go for monthly package. If you have kind of magazine, or if you'll get a compilation from some kind of website, so go for it, and at least go for 2 to 3 sources, because a single source cannot fulfill your needs, especially when it comes to defense. And try to solve previous year question paper as much as you can, because UPSC is something that is actually telling you that previous year question paper is the only key where you will get or receive hint out of it, right? So try to maintain that thing, and always keep your motivation high, because this selection procedure is such that it is meant to break your core, right? So if you leave things in between, if you are not consistent enough, then guys, it will be very difficult for you to make it. Even it's more than 5 years that I am struggling to get into the forces, but still every time I am getting screened out or conferenced out. It started with not clearing even the written examination. Now I'm back to back clearing written examination, but it's becoming very difficult for me to clearing SSB. But at the end, if you leave, then nothing is going to add value in your life, right? So you have to be consistent, be motivated within yourself, and try to give your best. Improvement is the key. Just keep improving yourself, analyze what are your weak areas and improve it. Keep going, guys. Best of luck for your next examination coming CDS to 2022.